Hello guys, welcome back to Hellbound Hacker JavaScript challenge number 16, the last one. So we have a simple form with a button check. So first thing, try something random and see that JavaScript return wrong password, try again. So let's take a look at what it actually does. We have an on-click function calling check. So let's take a look at what check function does. Here we are. So this check function actually cannot be easily reversed. You cannot alert directly the variable that you want for the password. It's actually related to mathematical. So it actually search and calculate a checksum of the word that you write inside the form, and if this checksum is matched to this one, so the original one, the one supposed to contain the password, then you can proceed with the challenge. So the first thing here is just guessing the password, to be honest, in a mathematical way. So the first thing that you should do is to copy the whole function on a text editor and start understanding how you can change this, how you can improve this code to perform actually a brute force attack. Brute force attack means that you will try a lot of words that will generate a checksum, and then this checksum is basically checked against the function itself. Whenever the checksum is the same as the one that we expected, so as this one, we know that we found a collision. So we found a word that generate a specific checksum, which is in this case this one. So I already performed this kind of action. I already changed the code which is in here. I'm so sorry, please. I'm not a good programmer, but what I did is actually generate 12 character, password. Why do I decide exactly 12? Well, because if it's too short, the checksum will never reach this number, for example. So you have to find a word long enough to reach a specific number. In this case, just by looking at the code, you can understand that around 9, 10, 11, 12, you are very close to reach that specific checksum number. So that's why I went through this. You need obviously all the original part of the code, you need the tab, and then obviously the part that calculate the checksum and the part that check if the checksum is the correct one. What I did here on top is actually a for loop. So I want to brute force, so 12 character. I start from 48, which is this one. So why I started from 48? From the ASCII table, in 48 you have the number 0, and I stopped at 123, so less than 123, so I stopped at 122, which is the Z, the last word of the alphabet. So I only took this printable character instead of all of the ASCII table, which is way faster to perform a brute force attack. So that's why you see 48, 123 there in the code. This for loop it just go through 12 characters, so it's a long loop and you will probably never be able to reach the end, but we just need to find a collision, and this code will find the collision pretty fast, to be honest. So what you have to do is actually put everything in an HTML file, brute force the HTML, and run it inside your browser. Once again, JavaScript is really bad to do this, so my suggestion is to create a program from scratch. C++, C Sharp, C, they are all great programming languages. So please use one of them, exercise yourself to create a new one. I was lazy and I decided to change the original code from the JavaScript one. So yes, the other problem with JavaScript is that it's only one thread, so you will only use one CPU, basically one core. If you have 16 core, you will only use one, unfortunately. So, meanwhile, the code is here, my code is here. Oh, what we expect is if the sum is equal to checksum, I will print the word inside the console. That's why I have the console open here. So just open your code inside the browser and wait. This will take a while. As you can see, for example, I have my task manager open here, and you will only see one thread running at 100%. That's why, that's because of JavaScript. JavaScript does this. It's not able to use all of your CPU, so your calculation will be really, really slow. C++ can be configured to use all the thread, so that would be great if you have knowledge and you are willing to learn. So it's done. Few seconds, as I said, and this word is actually a collision. If we enter this word inside the Hellbound Decker password form, it will go through, and you will get your point.